Getting close to game time. Thanks, Art. I appreciate it.
It's a pleasure. Stop up again.
I'll do her. Everybody has their favorite place to watch the ball game. Some people like to sit behind home plate, of course, some behind the dugout, some in the bleachers. Some people don't even like to be in the ballpark. If you look around you, you'll notice a lot of people up on the roofs around Wrigley Field. Just one up, we'll sneak back here. The way you get in is you have to go through this gate, you see. And then you have to go way around back, and you have to climb a bunch of stairs. So let's get upstairs and see what the party's like there. Oh, Lord have mercy, Terry.
Hi, Bob. How are you?
Oh,
nice
man.
to see you.
Where's the oxygen supplier, the Sherpa guide?
I tell
Lord,
you,
that's a climb.
That's a long walk, right?
I tell you, but this is great up here. This is Terry Fuel, and this is where the party is. I mean, if you want to watch a ball game and have home cooking, look at this, look at this. I wonder what the poor folks are doing. Terry, as I say, owns this building. I'm not sure that it's too cheap to buy a ticket to the ball game once you step there. But you talk about a view. I want y'all to look at this. Terry, this is impressive.
Come on, Rhino!
Yeah, we think we've got the best view in town, right
I'll
here.
tell you, last year we were in San Diego at Jack Murphy Stadium. The seat you have here on your building is closer than our seat in that ballpark, and I'm not kidding a bit.
I've been told that.
Yeah, it's just, you can see everything here. This is great. This spot got to be one of the greatest places in the world to watch a ball game. And as I said, you're home. You got all the conveniences here.
Pretty much. Would you like to take a look at some of the...
I'd like to take a look at some of the food.
Okay.
All right, let's do that. Yeah. I'm messing around. Let's get back to the chef. Look at that. She's even making cheeseburgers. Is any of this stuff edible yet?
Certainly is. You ready?
You can tell I'm fading away. I need a fast food fix here. Look at this.
Strength in pounds.
That's right. You never saw a skinny baby. Something happened. Something happened.
like it.
Look at the field. Rhino hit a double. All right, enough of that. Rhino got a double, but what about the food? Now, this looks pretty good.
Okay, what would you like on there? There's tomatoes, onions.
Oh, big onion, that'd be good. Big onion, yeah.
Big onion.
Can I just help myself? Okay, good. Well, you guys get back and watch the ball game. I'm just going to put this mic back in my pocket and trash up. You think I won't eat it, don't you? Ha ha. Man, this is the way to watch a ball game. I mean, all of this is top shelf. You know, Wrigley Field is the only ballpark in the U.S. of A. with rooftop fans. As a matter of fact, the only place with great seats without a ticket. And, of course, it's a Chicago tradition. I mean, look here at this picture of the old West Side Park. You see the bleachers and the rooftops? Actually, there are more seats there than there are in today's bleachers. Well, thanks to Terry Fuel and his guests for their hospitality, and we'll be right back with the #1 Cubs fan and the Bud Man right after this.
Every winter day, a ritual takes place in homes, bundling up kids to go outside. But no amount of bundling can stop the cold completely. That's why there's Malt-O-Meal hot cereal, double flavored with wheat and malt to taste great and help keep kids warm on the inside.
I think I need some more Malt-O-Meal.
Bundle up on the inside with Malt-O-Meal hot cereal.
I'm the #1 Ford dealer.
No, I'm the #1 Ford dealer.
No, I'm the
#1 Ford dealer.
Stop! If you're confused by all the claims of who's the #1 Ford dealer, listen to this message from Joe Rizza Ford. There is only one #1 Ford dealer, and that dealer is Joe Rizza Ford. This letter you're looking at is final proof direct from the Ford factory. No other dealer is #1. All other claims are false. There is one and only one #1, and that one is Joe Rizza Ford, 22nd and Harlem in North Riverside.
Freshly roasted coffee beans. Roast them at home with Melita. Freshly ground coffee beans. Grind them at home with Melita. And freshly brewed coffee. Brew it any way you want with Melita. Melita has more ways to make coffee lovers happy than anybody in the world. And you don't own at least one Melita?
Who can remodel your kitchen for as low as $21 a month? Stone Construction. Who can enclose or rebuild your porch for as low as $28 a month? Stone Construction. Who can turn your basement into a beautiful recreation room for as little as $35 a month? I can. Call me. I'm Steve Stone. Call for a free estimate. 267-6663. That's 267-6663.
At every baseball game, at the middle of the 7th inning, there's a thing known as the 7th inning stretch. It's universal. However, there is one uniquely disgusting ritual here at Wrigley Field. Harry can't sing to save his life, but it is a tradition, and as we all know, baseball is a game of traditions. One of the great traditions is standing right here, Harry Carey.
Hey, you're still working for Gillette, I see.
Yeah, right. I see you're still working for, what is that stuff? I want to talk about that in a minute.
How are you, Bob?
I'm fine, Harry. How you doing?
Good to see you out here at the ballpark. I take your name in vain many times. And I'm going to get you for that, too. When we preempt you, I figure you're out in the center field bleachers, you know.
I want to ask you about, we were just out there. I've never sat out in the bleachers. Man, what a crowd out there. You talk about baseball fans. And you're sitting out there in the bleachers. How do you call the game? You're so far away from the real action, you got no real good line on home plate. How do you figure out what's going on?
That's not right at all, because this ballpark is so small, and from center field, for example, you get a better view of the pitches than we do from our television booth, because you're right in line with the pitcher. And, of course, we have the monitor there. It's just the same as being in the booth, only you have much more convivial company. A lot of guys and gals enjoying themselves.
How long have you been doing baseball games?
How old are you?
Longer than that.
41 years. This is my 41st year doing Major League Baseball, right?
You've one of the few guys that have done games in every ballpark, right?
Yeah, I don't think I've missed one yet. All of them in the American League, all of them in the National League.
We're standing right here in front of the Cubs dugout. Dugout?
Right.
Hello. At Wrigley Field, so this may not be a real objective question for you, but what's your favorite ballpark?
Oh, of course, Wrigley Field is number one. As a matter of fact, two of my favorite ballparks right here in Chicago, Wrigley Field and Comiskey Park, both old ballparks which have charm. The Fenway Park in Boston is another one like that, and Tiger Stadium in Detroit. Now, those are my four favorite ballparks.
What's the worst park?
Oh, I think without a question the Dome Stadium in Seattle and the Dome Stadium in Houston.
Just because of the domes?
Yeah, I think it's a depressing place for a baseball game. It takes the life out of it. It's just not baseball.
Just one more thing, Marty, if you could widen out just a little bit. I wonder if you could do the dance for us. I'm a bud man.
Oh, I'm a bud man, and I'm a cock man.
And just one more thing. I want the phone number of the blonde on your left.
Boy, I tell you, boy, you should ask for both phone numbers. They were very, very beautiful and talented young ladies. Yeah. You know how long I had to be there at sunrise time, which was 5:30 in the morning one day.
You probably didn't even go home, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
We opened up with a sunrise shot, and, you know, there's no faking these things. And so I had to be at 5:30. We worked until 6:30 that night. The second day, I started at 6:30, worked until 7:30 at night. All this for a 30-second commercial.
And millions of dollars. Come on, I'll buy you one.
All right. It's about time.
You know, every day here at Wrigley Field, about 20,000 fans watch the ball game, but also every day about 2 million people watch it on the television. And believe me, it isn't as easy as you may think. All takes place under the left field stands in the WGN remote television truck.
Give me picture types, Jimmy.
One.
Stay with him, Jack. 5. 1. 5. Stay with him, Marv. 6. Yeah. Leon's hurt.
Hurt himself, Harry.
Durham is hurt.
5.
Looks like it might be a hamstring the way he came around second base. That's usually the case.
Let's see A and B.
This is Arnie Harris, WGN Television sports producer and director, where he is for all of the Cubs home games, directing his crew of 7 cameras, audio operator, video switcher, videotape slow-mo operators, video control, character generator operator, and, of course, assistant director Joe Corneo, who's in the booth.
Roll it back, Cord. Give me, I got plenty of time.
Breaking for second, right through the shortstop position.
Right there. Freeze. Here he is isolated, Harry. Take B. We'll watch him run all the way. Looks like his back or something, maybe.
Hopefully it's just a cramp, Harry. Yeah. Sometimes that'll happen. The muscle will cramp up and then it'll let go. Stevie. Now watch, right there.
Right there. Yeah. Yeah.
Now he's walking around.
Yeah, ready for. Going for. Good, Bobby.
How do you ever do this without getting an ulcer or a heart attack, man?
I think we like it. I think I enjoy it. I enjoy every day. I enjoy coming out to the ballpark. I enjoy watching baseball. And I really honestly feel it's the most difficult sport to put on television and make it look great.
Why are you and your team so good, Arnie?
Well, first of all, I've got a great team. I mean, all the guys in the GN crew are the best guys in the country, and I'm lucky the guys on the road are dynamite guys to work with. And of course, we do so much baseball.
How long have you been doing this?
20 years.
Arnie, you seem to be pretty consistently second-guessing the game. You got 7 cameras out there. Do they each have an assigned territory, or do you tell them what to do?
Well, it's kind of both, Bob. Each guy knows what he's going to do before every pitch. We talk about what to do after each pitch. Just to go over real fast, camera 1, Bruce is on camera 1 today. He's the coverage camera. His job is to follow the ball. No matter where it goes, he always has the ball in the
So
frame.
you can always count on him.
Right. No matter what camera I'm on, if I want the ball, I can go to Bruce. He's got it.
Right.
Camera 2 on any particular play could have the right field corner, could have a runner, could have the hitter, could have the pitcher. Camera 3 is our high first base camera, and he's almost another play-by-play cameraman. He handles the ball in action, he handles runners, he handles crowd shots, handles people in the dugout. He is really the second guy as far as play-by-play coverage is concerned. 5 is low third camera. He can have at any time a runner, first baseman, a batter, a pitcher, depending what the play is. The same with 6, which is the low first base camera. Camera 7 is our new high left field camera, and he probably is isolated more on third baseman, batter. So I can get line drives and ground balls on the third baseline. Camera 4 is our center field camera, obviously the pitcher batter shot, which I think is the best in baseball here at Wrigley Field. And he also is, his job is to also follow the ball as a second isolation camera. So no matter where the ball is, once the ball is hit, camera 4 should have it too.
All right, now that Arnie set the scene, let's watch the WGN baseball crew in action. And hold on to your seats. Don't take your eyes off the screen.
Very shallow in all fields.
2. I use a group. You got second still, Stevie. You got the guy first, Manny. Stay with him all the way, no matter where he's going. He's your guy, all right? All the way to Skokie. Give me a hitter, Jack. All right, guys, they're going to be running like hell. 5, so everybody stay with your guys. Out. 4. All right, stay with your guys. 4. Guy third, Jack.
There they go.
1. 5. 1, 2, 1, 7, 1, 7, 1, 3, 1, 3. Anyway, all right, give me some crowd, Brucey. 1. Holy smokes. Stay with him, Joe. 3. Let's see that name, Bernie. I think that's the Midas. That took over to bunt. White Bay. Here it is, Steve, Harry.
A 3-2 fastball, and Larry Boa pulls it. Crosses up the defense. It goes down into the right field corner. A triple. Ron Say scoring easily from first. And Larry Boa with 9 RBIs all year.
Nice coverage, guys.
You all right, Arnie?
That's fun. That's what makes it fun.
Good Lord.
That is what television's all about.
I know you long enough and well enough I can ask you. Do you ever get totally screwed up and have no idea where you are?
I don't totally get screwed up, but Jimmy Paz, who's my switcher, he probably saves me a lot. But I think, you know, we've done it so much, Bob, it's hard to really get screwed up as long as you talk about each play before the play happens. And you were here for the bases loaded triple. We set that up. We knew every guy knew what his job was before the ball was hit, and it worked out fine.
Still got to be an ulcer factory. There are 8 people in here and 7 out on the field, and probably more that I don't know about, all jumping.
Well, but as I say, both mics are hot. Go ahead, Stevie. It's fun to do, and it's great to know, Bob, when you're working, people are watching. Our ratings are great, and it's fun to work when you know whatever you're doing, people are watching.
Arnie Harris, the best there is.
Bob, stay there, Stevie.
And we'll be right back with 4 more guys who really are the best.
Revenge.
She was getting married next Saturday.
Killer on the loose.
And she was my best friend.
Got to get even.
What is your verdict?
An eye for an eye.
Answer me.
A tooth for a tooth.
I don't know. I don't know anymore.
Judge, jury, executioner.
Pay the price.
On the next Dempsey and Makepeace.
Monday night at 7 on Channel 9.
Traditional American values, flip through the pages of the Big Fall Shopper Circular from True Value Hardware stores. You'll find the sturdy True Temper 24-inch leaf rake for just $4.88, and this weatherproof 32-gallon True Value trash can for only $7.77. Get the True Value fan forced quartz heater for just $46.88. And choose the 2-pack of GE household glue or bathroom caulk for only $1.99 each in the Fall Shopper Circular from participating True Value hardware stores.
Lillian, it's time you learned how to make chili. It's a delicious new way my mom taught me with Brooks chili beans. Watch, it's easy.
The secret is Brooks Nicely Spiced Sauce. Just brown ground beef, add Brooks, and your own special touches for real homemade flavor in a hurry.
I knew you'd like it. And look, your father does too. Every mom should try Brooks.
Introducing the new soft drink with 10% real juice. Slice!
We got the juice, and I say blast. A burst of taste in every glass. We got the juice, we got the twist. We got what's right in 7-Up and this.
Real juice.
We got the juice, we got the splash. Slice, slice, we got the taste that no one has. On ice, we got the juice.
Diet 2 with 100% NutraSweet.
New slice.
Left to go. Wait a minute. In that Alabama game. You stand next to them because they're too big for me.
Yeah, what? No,
I mean,
no,
look
you
at
don't.
it.
No, if you put me up there in the middle, how am I going to get in trouble? No,
wait,
over here. I'll be in the shade the whole time.
Yeah,
over
good
here.
idea. Keep in the shade. You know, I say...
See? I'm in the shade the whole time.
And he's got a bat in his hand.
Yeah.
I told you I was going to explain to y'all how to play baseball. Unfortunately, my knowledge is a little shallow in that particular area, but these guys here should know something about it. Y'all know Jody, don't you, and Keith and Rick. These guys make their living playing baseball, and I thought maybe we get some real hands-on expertise. It doesn't appear to be a real tough thing to do, with all fairness to you guys. I mean, you're wonderfully conditioned athletes, and thank God everybody's healthy now. You feeling all right?
Oh, yeah. I feel real good.
Yeah, don't...
He's got a bat in his hand. That's what he's always got. He's talking about one story about baseball that you always got to know, that every pitcher that's playing in the National League thinks he's the best hitter in the game.
Yeah, of course.
And every player that's not a pitcher thinks he can pitch in the game.
Well,
so we all want to be pitchers if we're not pitchers, and all hitters.
Well, I'll admit one thing. There's times that Jody's throwing the ball back harder than I'm throwing it in. I'll admit that, okay?
Yeah.
But there's also been times I've hit the ball better than he has.
I don't think I want to get between y'all with this kind of fight. Let me ask you something. What is it that's so tough about what you do? It looks to be a pretty straightforward thing. I mean, it's 60 feet and what, 6 inches from the mound to the plate, and you just got to throw a little round baseball down there.
That's it.
What's the big deal?
Seth throws his about 59 most of the time. You know, it is 60 feet 6 inches, and I'd like to get a few of them in the air. So.
You know, just developing that sinker is what you're doing.
The toughest part of the game, seriously, is just keeping it in the ballpark.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah. That's it. You see these arms right here?
Yeah.
They tend to do things with that baseball when you don't put it where you're supposed to.
Well, that's the question, though. How do you put it precisely? And you, almost better than anybody else in the world, can put it precisely. What, does he tell you where to put it?
Not that I can, but that I have to. I said last year when I got over here, I didn't know anything about the National League.
Yeah.
And the secret for me to learning the National League was if Jody put down a curveball, I threw a fastball. And because of that, I had a lot of, I threw the opposite of what he put down.
You know, we almost won the National League East last year, and when the season was over, Bob, Sut had to go in the hospital. Yeah. They had to put a cast on his neck for shaking off so bad.
That's true.
All right, so how do you do it? Now, seriously, what do you play each guy individually? Do you pitch the same way no matter who's at the bat, or do you pitch each guy differently?
If he wasn't here, I could tell you the truth. But being we are live and what have you, well, basically I go with him.
So you decide what the pitch is going to be. Give him a signal. How do you decide what the pitch is going to be?
I just make it up as we go, Bob. That's why, you know, I know when he's pitching and whatever I put down, he's not going to throw. So I try to trick him, you know, so I'm going to call a curveball knowing he's going to throw a fastball.
Well, he knows what he can't hit, so he figures the other guy might not be able to.
Do you have to prepare when you, first of all, I don't understand how the heck you can kneel down there in that position and get up and even walk.
Well, it's you get used to it. That's what they have spring training for. And,
well, that's.
You know,
the first and the 15th make it a lot easier.
Oh wait, here's all the equipment. What is all this stuff?
That's what we need.
This is what you wear, right?
Now, Bob, you need to put this on.
All right.
Well, I don't know anything about this, man.
Well, let's help you get this stuff on here. Show him where you got to put the shin guards on first.
Got to put the shin guards on.
Put the hooks to the outside.
Well, the hooks to the outside?
I was going to let him learn that lesson, but since you've already told
what do you mean? You get caught if you don't do it that way?
If you hook the buckles on the inside, you see if you put this one over there, see the hook's on the inside.
So you catch yourself and trip yourself. All right. Boy, this is a lot of fun.
Yeah, we're having fun now.
I'm not ticklish, Jody, but don't press your luck, all right?
Come on, Uncle Bobby.
Hey, Keith, you guys make a living doing this.
Bob, if they get him too tight, you start talking like this.
Yeah, I understand that. All right, now you got these things
now,
on.
See, those things are protect when the guy does that to you,
Good,
see?
thanks, Keith. I appreciate it. Is that all you wear over your chest?
That's it.
That isn't much protection, man, if a guy hits you right in the chest, is it?
No.
Okay.
Makes you look good, though.
You got plenty of protection.
Hey. A lot of hate in this world.
I don't know if we can get this thing buckled or not here.
Do you have the full figured size?
I still haven't figured out what they meant when they called them tools of ignorance.
Tools. Yeah. Come on, Keith.
Come on, right there, Bob. Wait
You can do it.
I
can't breathe.
One more time. Here we go.
Oh, boy.
That's it. It's locked on.
Boy, are we having fun.
Like you said, Bob, it's simple. If you want to step right down here, we'll show you how easy it is.
You gotta, what, you gonna pitch to me or what?
I'll be a hitter for you, Bob.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna be a hitter. All right, I got all this stuff. Will you put this over here like so?
Instructions. I don't know if you can get it on there.
I don't know if I can either. All right. Oh,
Wait a
boy,
minute
this
now.
is fun.
Jody, I believe there's one more tool of ignorance you forgot to tell him about.
Oh, well, he'll learn.
Let's see
if we get it.
Wait a minute.
You could be talking soprano very soon because you also.
Oh, I am not wearing the official National League protector. That's right.
Protective steel cup.
Hey, Rick,
you have to get down, okay?
All right,
Bobby's supposed to come right up here.
Yeah.
Right up out here.
There. You just try to get out and give a good low target there, so
Okay.
so I can try to keep the ball
I'm not gonna like
apart.
this at all.
First thing you got to do is give me a sign. This is fastball, and that's curveball.
What's the slowest sign for the slowest pitch?
Change up.
Now, if you don't like the guy, you give me the thumb, okay?
I mean, he's got to knock me down.
That means don't worry about catching it, because he's going to catch it in the middle of his bat.
No, don't do that to Keith. We need him today.
Are you ready?
Softly. You hear me?
Okay.
Oh, this isn't going to be fun. There's a hole in this glove.
Well, that's what they've been telling
Bob,
me
you
for
look
about
great.
3
You
or
just
4
forgot
weeks
one
now.
thing.
What's that?
The ball.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that helps, okay?
I want to do. Jody, help me. Keep my eye on it or what?
Yeah, well, some
Relax
throws
your
pretty
hand.
hard. You got to be ready, you know.
Oh.
Almost.
Hey, he does it. I think it's that glove.
I think what you need here is for Keith to swing, you know, then you can't
I'm
see
not
it.
cut out for this. This is not my thing. I can hit that ball, though, son.
Oh, let me show you, and we'll show you how to hit
I can hit that ball. This is trash, all this stuff.
Wait a minute, I'm having tough enough a year. I don't need you hitting a line drive off of me, okay?
Wouldn't that be a hell of a note?
That's all I need, yeah.
Oh, I'm trying not to breathe, Jody, so you can get this thing off. Oh.
Bob, what do you feel like when you get through catching? What do you think now to tell, you know?
I would be scared to death if that man ever threw me a fastball, seriously. Hey, Jody, does that sting?
How'd you like to stay in that position?
That's why I call curves.
I can't imagine why you can't, I can't imagine seriously how you can stand up.
That's, you just get used to it.
Seriously, though, I want your opinion now. What do you think it would feel like to do that for about 3 hours, 2 hours, 45 minutes, and then get up and try to walk inside?
I can't imagine. And you know what I can't
And then
understand?
drive home on the Kennedy.
Yeah. I can't imagine, but you know what? You do that all day long, and you get, howdy, how you doing, sir? You get up and you go about, I mean, you're going to play the game. Is that just conditioning?
It's just, you get used to it, and, you know, I come out here, I love to play, and, you know, I don't...
Honestly speaking, there's nothing else in the world he could do.
We're all in that situation, man.
I don't know about that.
I can't
back there myself.
Yeah, that's right.
What Jody's trying to say is that once you get used to it, it really doesn't bother you. And there's absolutely, as a baseball player, there's not a place on the field that you have more control of what happens in the game and more fun than there is catching. And I think catching is, you know, sure you're going to have your aches and pains, and it's not something that's a longevity or that you're doing it for longevity or you're doing it to pile great statistics like Rose or anybody like that because you just get beat up on too bad to do that.
Yeah, right.
But as far as time on the ball field, catching is probably the greatest
Well, you do that sometimes. Now, I don't understand. You play outfield, you play first base, you play third base.
Not very well, but I play them, you know.
Is it the same? I mean, do you have to change your way of thinking? I mean, would you play first base the same as you play third base?
Well, no, I think when you're playing defense, you're just trying to, I personally am just trying to catch a ball and get people out. I think what I have fun at is hitting. So as long as I'm in the lineup hitting, I don't care where I'm playing.
Is that a left-handed bat? I need a left-handed bat.
You need a left-handed bat. You
Yes,
hit
sir.
left-handed?
Yes,
well,
sir.
I don't think I can teach you then. I think it's going to have to be Sutcliffe may have to teach it.
We had a left-handed bat. We need that. Now tell me what I got to do.
Well, Since you're left-handed, I'm going to show you from a right-handed perspective, and you'll have to take it. The first thing I would try to tell you to do is get a bat that you felt comfortable with, that it didn't feel too heavy. Does that feel too heavy?
That's nice. That's real. It's all sticky. What's all that stuff?
Well, that is
that's
pine
not George
tar.
Brett's pine tar, is it?
No, but that's pine tar, just not up high enough. See, I got it down here about 6 inches.
Don't forget now, Bob, it's legal for them to use that, but if I put a little bit on my fingers, I'm gone.
Isn't that strange?
Yeah.
Why is that?
It makes no sense. You
Well,
tell
okay.
me.
Well, pitchers are cheaters anyway.
Hey.
I think the
I'm not
first
saying
thing
we
is
don't do it, but
I get a golf grip?
is get a firm grip. No,
Not a golf grip.
Not a golf grip. You want to get a grip where you put the bat in the fingers of your hand, not it back in your palms.
Oh,
in
yeah?
your fingers. You want to get the bat out in your fingers where you can use your wrist and your whole arm swing like that.
Okay.
So you want to get the bat in your fingers. Be the
In the
first
fingers.
thing. Out in your fingers. The second thing is not be afraid of the ball, Bob. You're not afraid of the ball, are you? Surely not. That wouldn't hurt.
Stop that.
Because you can't hit without if you're afraid of the ball. And the last thing.
How do you keep from flinching though when somebody like him, when a guy that really burns in a fastball, that like Jody said, 57, 58 miles an hour, and you know if that Hummer hits you, it's gonna hurt. You've been hit, obviously. Doesn't it hurt a lot?
By me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it hurts, but you know, you have to use your reaction. And Bob, I have to admit, if you get hit most of the time, there's a reason behind that, and if there's a reason
You leave it too far in or something?
Well,
this guy didn't want you to hit the ball.
Yeah,
it's the old bat signal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, there's certain reasons. Guys have good control. They know where the ball's going, and your reactions are supposed to be the best of any talent, so you can get out of the way. I don't ever worry about getting hit. If I get hit in the head, then we have to have a conference about it.
Well, you wear does this thing help, this hard hat?
Oh, yes. There's no question. I wouldn't go to plate without an ear flap. This man here goes sometimes with that one. He wears the one you have on right now, and I wouldn't go to home plate with it.
Yeah, but look how he acts. I mean, too many balls.
He's had too many,
the tools of ignorance tend to do that.
And I think the last thing, for a serious comment about baseball, you can't hit the ball unless you're watching the ball.
You got to keep your eye on the ball.
You got to pick up where it's coming out of the pitcher's hand, where it's coming out of Rick's hand. If he's a pitcher, I'm trying to watch where it's coming out of his hand. You got to watch the ball the whole time.
Okay, I'll try to do that. Can you throw me one?
Sure.
Okay, which way do we want to go? Out this way? Okay. Remember, Rick, we're friends. Okay.
That's
got
right.
the bat
This
in
is
the
your
hand.
show,
I'm going to swing golf. No. Jody, don't get too close. I may hit you with this thing.
You want to take a look at one first?
Yeah, can I just
take a look
at
at one?
Oh, it's a marshmallow. It's a little too high. Can you put it a little bit lower?
A little bit lower?
A little bit lower. Got nothing to it.
Is that where you want it?
You ready? I'm going to embarrass you, son, on the television.
Well, why's your thumb up, Jody? Okay.
All right, here we go. Look at that. Oh, jeez. Almost hit Sutcliffe. Oh, my God.
That's an out. Stay with it.
That's an out? Oh, that's right. He
Try
caught
that
the ball.
again?
Okay, here we go. Look at that.
Now, the object's to hit it where they're not.
Object is
Oh, I was trying to get it back to you.
Object is to hit it in those stands out there.
I don't want to press you too much, but would you do me one favor? Would you give me one of them smoking 57-mile-an-hour fastballs just so I can see what it looks like? You ready, Jody?
What's new?
55
I told you it's about 60 inches.
Here we go. Where'd it go?
You look good.
I think you lost your microphone.
Did I lose the mic? Hold it, hold it. All right. Let's not work it out. Time out. Take this stick. I lost. No, there it is. That's no better. Hold it, hold it. The mic's busted. Let's, why don't we pay the light bill while we fix it? We'll be right back.
Who are the hottest stars of the soaps?
Be with us on the second annual Soap Opera Awards to find out.
I'm Kathleen Hickman.
And I'm David Hasselhoff.
And you, the fans of continuing drama, have picked the winners.
Is JR still your favorite villain?
Do more fans prefer Dynasty over Dallas?
Who's the most popular daytime star of the year?
Join us along with the top stars of daytime and primetime continuing drama as we celebrate the past year in cinemas.
On the Soap Opera Awards.
Sunday night at 6:30 on Channel 9.
Hey, Catfish. Hey, Dwight. That curveball of yours, how did you get it to drop so far?
Let me show you, kid. First, you take a cold Diet Pepsi. Icy cold. Then you slide your fingers down the side. And then let her rip.
Hey, Catfish. That's illegal.
Not for me, kid. I'm retired.
Diet Pepsi, the one-calorie choice of a new generation.
If you or someone you love needs assistance in standing, the Help Chair may be the answer you're looking for. Now, at the touch of a button, the Help Chair lifts you gently and securely from a full recline to an upright position, letting you easily stand by yourself. And unlike other lift chair models, Help Chair's total lift design provides continuous support to your back and arms during the special lift process. With Help Chair, you can go from this to this.
I like my chair. It helps me get up. It helps my legs and back.
From this to this.
My Help Chair gives me so much more independence.
From this to this.
I like my Help Chair because it helps me get up and down. I don't have to strain like I used to.
Your Help Chair is covered by Medicare and most insurance carriers and is available for a free home trial. For a free brochure on the Help Chair, call toll-free 1-800-822-5438. Think LIFT, 1-800-822-LIFT.
Hello? 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 Oh, good, it's fixed.
That's tough to do, Bob.
That's a lot like work.
Bob,
You learned a little bit about catching, a little bit about hitting. Are you going to learn anything about how to throw the ball?
Well, you know, no offense, but this is where the money is.
We were talking earlier about what we do in the off season, you know, and we like to hunt and fish. I see you have a shooting jacket on. Are you a hunter?
No, you know, I'm really not. I just like the jacket. I found it out in some tacky place in Vegas, and I got the jacket. I used to be, back when I was growing up in Tennessee, and you know, you grow up with a squirrel rifle in your hands about the time you can stand up. But I understand you guys, right after the season, are going out hunting somewhere.
Yeah, we go out to Colorado. We go out trying to kill us a big elk and, you know, have some relaxation and that kind of thing. You know, the same as all people that work, you have to have a little vacation time, but I think it's more important to us to teach you how to throw a ball, too. I mean,
it doesn't seem to be, like I said, I mean, it's 60 feet, what, 66 inches or something like that?
That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
Basically like playing catch.
Like playing catch.
Try to keep the ball between your catcher and your pitcher.
I can't get my hand in this, first of all. I played catch in 1947. You guys remember what a good year that was.
Yeah, I wasn't even dreaming.
Come on down here. First of all, the mound is this way.
All right, I got to go to the mound.
Now, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Are you against cheating?
Absolutely not.
It's important.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
In every fact of life. Sure.
Well, okay, I'm not talking about that.
Okay.
Because I'm sure my wife will be watching.
Yeah, I don't want to get in trouble myself.
Pine tar is right there. You always grab it when your hands get a little sweaty.
What does
60 feet, that's all.
It gives you a better grip on the ball, like they get on the bat, okay?
Yeah.
They're able to grip it, and you're able to grip it. Cold days out here early in the year, you can't grip the ball.
Yeah,
when you get a hot day and you're sweating a lot, the pine tar keeps the sweat from getting on the ball.
Okay.
Okay, now there's times you want the sweat on the ball, okay?
Yeah.
And that comes from right up here, okay?
Oh, yeah,
It's
let's
like
do one
that.
of these numbers.
Right, when you don't have pine tar and you want the ball to move, you got to do that.
Turn around here so they can see you on the camera. I know
can't really be telling them everything.
Well, I know it. We won't tell anybody. What is a spitball? They're illegal, aren't they?
That's right here.
That's this
right
moisture.
Back here, right. That's all you need.
Okay.
There's just a little bit of that, and your fingers come off like that. And the ball basically comes like a 90-mile-an-hour knuckleball. You don't know what it's going to do.
Is that right? Is that controllable?
When I get real mad at Jody, that's basically what I throw. I tell him I had no idea that the moisture was in.
All right. Show me how to hold it. Whoa, look out. Don't do that.
That is why we knock people down.
That's part of the game, right.
That is
You're safe. You're behind Sut's head. There's no chance you can get hit.
People, they're going to hit the ball right back at me, and neither one of us like that.
Is that the most dangerous part of it?
I need you to come out of the shade, Bob.
You got to be ready to duck or whatever.
You got to be ready and make them duck.
You're in the shade.
How do I hold this? Do I get it around the whatever?
Any way that feels comfortable.
None of them feel comfortable.
Honestly, none of them feel comfortable. All right.
All right.
Watch the target.
Watch the target.
Kick your leg as high as you can. That's important.
Kick the left leg.
There you go.
Look out, Keith.
That's it.
Hey,
Bob, I didn't give you the thumb on that one.
All right, wait a minute. Oh, I can get this one. Look at that. All right. That's enough of
We've come a long
baseball.
ways in a short period of time here.
Is it time for the 7th inning stretch?
It's not for this bud's for you.
Thank you, Keith.
You're welcome,
I appreciate it, man. Rick,
Thank
you, man. I really appreciate it. Jody?
All right.
Thanks, pal.
Okay, Bob.
Hopefully we didn't mess you up too bad.
Can we tell you a little bit about the game of baseball?
In just a minute. Let's break away just for... Let me get this thing off first, then we'll be right back.
Again and again, great America, have the time after time of your life. Have the time after time of your life. You can fall in love, reach for the stars, and rock and roll, steal the show, and then come back for more. Time after time, great America, have the time after time.
At Dominic's, you can get Great America tickets that admit 2 for the price of 1 for $3 off.
Introducing the new soft drink that's got the juice. Slice. We got the juice, and I say blast. A burst of juice in every glass. We got the taste, we got the twist. We got what's fighting 7 up the best. 10% real juice. We got the juice, we got the splash. New slice, we got the taste that no one has. Oh, nice. Got the juice and ice and blast. We got the taste in every glass. We got the juice. Diet too. Slice, slice.
It's Dominic's 60th year, and we're saying thanks, Chicagoland, with savings on ballpark franks that plump when you cook them. A 1-pound package is only $1.29 at Dominic's Deli. Get a taste of the real thing and save on your favorite Coke. Just $1.19 for 8 16-ounce bottles, plus deposit. And USDA graded choice sirloin steak, only $1.79 a pound during Dominic's Appreciation Celebration.
I didn't know that the job service could help veterans like me. About all I did know was that I really needed help.
I'd thought that being a Vietnam-era veteran was working against me. The veterans representative at the job service showed me how to turn it into an advantage.
Right away, the veterans representative saw that I needed help, a lot more than I needed sympathy.
Contact the veterans representative at your local Illinois job service.
You know, I don't know what else we can do for y'all. I mean, after all, we talked to Harry, and we talked to the guys out shagging the balls. We talked to the guy up in the scoreboard. We saw Arnie in the truck. We talked to Keith Moreland, Jody Davis, and Rick Sutcliffe. We talked to Ben Bentley about boxing and Mike Pyle about football. And Lord knows I've told you all I know about baseball. I don't know what we'll do next. Maybe neurosurgery or astrophysics or something. We're working on it. Hope you had a good time. Thank you.
Bob Collins Explains Baseball with your host, Robert L., as in lovable Collins, was brought to you in part by the Pepsi-Cola General Bottlers.
All over Carpetland USA, it's time for the biggest sales event of the season. It's Carpetland's Fall Festival of Savings. How big is it? Every major carpet mill. Over 1,000 styles and colors. $10 million in first quality carpet at an unbelievable 25 to 65% off. All sale prices include padding, installation, in-home measuring, delivery, 90 days same as cash, and Carpetland's low price guarantee. Look for Carpetland's Fall Festival Circular and save up to 65% for value, selection, price. You can't beat Carpetland.
Sweetheart, what's the matter?
I'm drowning my sorrows.
You are depressing the scenery.
Oh, Mom, I really wanted that job.
I know. But listen, when one door closes, another door opens. I always learn more from my failures than I did from my success.
You mean I can learn from failure?
Yes. Oh, you don't want to get a PhD in it, but you can learn.
I won't drink to that.
There's one soft drink that fits the spirit of today, Diet Pepsi, the one-calorie choice of a new generation.
Magic, sublime, possessed, immortal.
Tales from the dark side. Sunday nights at 10 on Channel 9.
From Hollywood, California, the stars of daytime and primetime continuing dramas celebrate the past year in soaps as they compete for your votes in the second annual Soap Opera Awards Show. Starring Annalicia, Conrad Bain, Rick Barry, Heidi Bohe, Tracy Bregman,